If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. All right, let's get to work, Max. You start your action at 12 p.m. Eastern, and it closes up at 4 p.m. Eastern. So it's all early day action for Max. He starts at 12 p.m. Eastern. St. John's Red Storm, 6-5, 1-4 in the Big East. At number 7, Creighton Blue Jays, 9-2, 5-1 in the Big East. We are in Omaha, Nebraska for this big one. And St. John's 13.5 dogs. 13.5 point dogs at FanDuel right now with a total of 159.5. St. John's has lost 4-5. They're coming off a 69-61 loss to Xavier when Xavier went 0 for 12 from 3. St. John's shot just 35.2% from the field. They're led by 6'8 sophomore Julian Chapani, who's averaging 19.7 points, 7.7 rebounds. He was just 4-14 from the field against Xavier. He fouled out. He's angry. Doesn't matter. I don't know. Creighton's won 5 straight. They're rolling. Coming off a home beatdown, 89-53 over Seton Hall. They shot 59% from the field, 54.2% from 3. On the season, they're shooting 49.1% from the field and 38.1% from 3. They have 5 players scoring double figures, and they're led by junior guard Marcus Zagorowski, who's averaging 14.1 points, 4.2 boards, and 4.8 assists. This is a tough basketball team St. John's is playing at 12 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, January 9th. Maxwell Smart, take it away.
Listen, Jim, let me tell you something about the Creighton Blue Jays. Although they are a Big East foe, I do have an immense respect for what Coach McDermott has done with this program, what he's turned it into, and the kind of recruits that he's been able to bring in. When you have a point guard to the quality and ability of Marcus Zagorowski, all you have to hope for is that he's healthy. And to be brutally honest, he's not fully healthy by his own comments and by the coaching staff's comments. And that's why we're not seeing the same kind of offense that we saw last year. We're seeing games where he scores 10, 13, 11 type scoring outputs. And that's just not the Marcus Zagorowski that we know and love from last year. This is a team that definitely relies on their defense. They can hang their hat on it because you know what? They deserve it. They hold teams to under 40%. They do a great job of chasing teams off the line and closing out without fouling, specifically guys like Mitch Ballack and Antoine Jones. When I look at this St. John's team, this is a team that struggles to shoot from beyond the arc, but still tries to do so. I think that this is going to be a problem for them. I think against Creighton, you want to get to the rim, you want to create steals, but with solid point guard play and multiple capable ball handlers, including Mitch Ballack, I just don't see the advantage. I think that if Creighton's going to win this game and cover this number, they're going to have to win with their defense first. And I think that when you look at St. John's, I don't know if they're able to really contain Creighton from the three-point line. This is a Creighton team, however, that needs to do a better job and get to the free throw line more often, where they're only averaging around a handful of makes, maybe 10 at most. The one area of concern that you always have with Creighton, because we haven't seen Jacob Epperson be able to make his impression and impact like a lot of prognosticators thought that he would. And that puts pressure on freshman Ryan Kalkbrenner. And against St. John's, you know that you're going to be going up against Isaiah Moore. And Isaiah Moore is a very formidable 7-footer that can go to either shoulder and is very capable of scoring from the perimeter. In the end, this is a game that, by my numbers, is just a little too high. And at 159 or 159.5, Jim, I'm going to have to go on this. I believe that Creighton's going to be able to disrupt the ball movement of St. John's. St. John's is going to get stuck in similar fashions that they got stuck against Seton Hall, where they're not going to be able to get on the fast break and score easily. I do think that if they can get to the free throw line, that will benefit them. However, Creighton is a very good defensive team. They can guard without fouling. And I think that we see this early tomorrow afternoon. I think that Creighton and St. John's play a nice scoring game, but not to 160.
I agree. That makes perfect sense to me. The 159.5 just seems a little high. 159.5 at FanDuel, 159 at Circa. So we will give Max the 159.5 at FanDuel with minus 110 juice. And